Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Sunday, January 16th slate of games. I'm really excited to go ahead and hop into it, but first we always got to do a quick recap as of yesterday. Another very good day, to be completely honest. We had Seth Curry over 1.5 threes versus Miami minus 190 odds. That one did end up cashing for us by halftime, so honestly a no sweat bet at all. We were very, very close to bringing out the brooms. Very close, but we had the Cleveland Cavaliers -5 versus OKC, and that one, unfortunately, it was a push for us. So that one they finished right at they did end up winning by 5. Unfortunately, Jared Allen misses a free throw to cover right at the end of the game, so nothing you can do there. Then we had LeBron James under 30.5 points, finishes with 25. He didn't play for like the last half of the fourth quarter. And then we had the Mavericks and the Magic under 208 -110 odds. Really not much of a sweat there. So we almost had a perfect day again, but unfortunately, I don't know, that Cavs game, we were just so close. So technically, we are on a fantastic run as of right now. We are 10-1-1, I guess. So a very, very good run recently. So hopefully we can finish out the week here on Sunday. But first, if you guys are new, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers. We are less than 140 subscribers away at the time of recording this video. So hopefully we can go ahead and hit that maybe even by the end of the week. I'm not sure. If not, hopefully early next week. So we're going to hop into today's plays. There's only 4 games that are on. I wanted to get something for the Phoenix Suns game, but unfortunately there just wasn't anything that really stood out to me. If you guys do want to lean on it, my one lean of the day that I really did consider was Mikal Bridges over 10.5 points. I feel like that's a solid bet, especially since the Pistons do give up a lot of points at the small forward position, but I just couldn't really force myself to do it. So our first play of the day is going to be Christian Wood over 20.5 points versus the Sacramento Kings -115 odds. Christian Wood, he has cashed this line in 3 of his last 4 games and 4 of his last 6 games. So he has been really good at scoring the basketball. Sacramento, also, we all know they're not necessarily a very good defensive team. They're the 3rd worst defense in the entire NBA. And they're not very good against the center position either. All year they have given up the 10th most points per game to opposing centers. So they are in that lower echelon of points per game to centers. It looks like Tristan Thompson is going to be out, who does add a defensive element to the Sacramento Kings. It's nothing crazy, but he does add a little bit. It looks like Richaun Holmes is a game-time decision. He will more than likely play, but I still think that he should be able to hit this over. And Christian Wood, against the Sacramento Kings in his last 5 games, he has hit 20 plus at least. So I do feel like this is going to end up right on the line. All we need is 21 from him. He has cashed this very often, but I think in 2 of those last 5 games, he's landed right at 20. So that is going to be our first play of the day. Christian Wood over 20.5 points versus the Sacramento Kings. Like I said, I think we're in a good spot there, but you never really know for sure. Our next play of the day is going to be Minnesota -4 versus the Golden State Warriors -110 odds. I gotta be honest, just looking at this line, I just felt like it was a trap game. I truly did. Most people are going to look at this line and be like, Golden State's not favored. Well, we're definitely hammering that. But I just think that this is probably a trap game. Now, hear me out. The Minnesota Timberwolves are actually 6-4 against the spread in their last 10 games, so a very solid team, covering 60% of their games. Whereas the Golden State Warriors, I know they've been dealing with some injuries and stuff, but they're only 4-6 against the spread in the last 10 games. So they've only covered this line, or whatever their line is, in 40% of the games. So I think we have a little bit of an edge there. I feel like Minnesota's been the hotter team. And on top of that, this is going to be a huge factor. Steph and Draymond Green are both going to be out of the lineup, and the only one that's going to be in is Klay Thompson. Now, the thing that because I know that the Golden State Warriors are still a good team, but the only thing is Klay just came back into the lineup. So how much chemistry are they going to have between Klay Thompson and some of those other guys if he did just now get back on the floor from his 2-year-long injury, or injuries, I should say? So, how much chemistry is there going to be? Are they really going to click with no Steph Curry, with no Draymond Green, who have been playing with Klay Thompson for a very long time? I just truly don't know. So, I'm taking a shot in the dark with this one. And on top of that, in their last 3 games, Minnesota has been a fantastic offensive team. They are the best offense in the entire league in the last 3 games, averaging the highest amount of points per game. I definitely don't mind the over for this game too. It's just when I was recording this, I didn't have a line for it. So, but if you guys do want to take it, I do love the over for this game too. All right, so that's going to be our second play of the day. Minnesota -4 versus the Golden State Warriors -110 odds. And our final play of the day is going to be Utah -3.5 versus Denver -110 odds. The Utah Jazz, as a road team, are actually pretty solid. They're better on the road than they are at home as of this season anyway. They're 11-9 against the spread as a road team, so not too bad. 11-9, so cash in a decent amount of the time. And Denver, on the other hand, they're a lot better on the road as well. So they are 8-9 against the spread as a home team. So, I do think we see a little bit of an advantage there with these against the spread records. And on top of that, this is going to be the key part. Rudy Gobert is supposed to be back as of tomorrow versus this Denver Nuggets team. Now, if you look at the track record, Jokic has been really good against the Utah Jazz. But I do think he's going to be able to stop them, or I do think that Gobert is going to help stop Jokic, and I do think it's going to make Jokic's life a little bit harder. Sorry, I don't know why I just completely forgot how to talk there. But anyway, so with Rudy Gobert back, it's going to make it a little bit tougher on Jokic. And as of right now, Jokic is kind of the only guy on this roster. The team's been clicking a little bit. Aaron Gordon has played pretty well. Even Bones Highland has been showing out. But I do think that overall, this Utah team is going to be looking to get back on track. And if you look at this bet from a historical standpoint, Utah has covered in 4 of their last 5 games versus the Denver Nuggets. So I do think that this is a pretty good bet. And they've had a good track record against Denver, despite Jokic having really big nights. So that is going to be our final play of the day. Utah -3.5 versus the Denver Nuggets -110 odds. So that is going to be our 3 plays of the day. If you guys are new and you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Hopefully we can finish out the week, have a positive week for the rest of the week, just a profit overall. But yeah, for now, this is King Sarah signing out. Peace.